Here is how to live like a privileged Nepo baby and a luxurious woman that you know you was called to be. You don't need to be born in a rich family or have a rich daddy to live like a Nepo baby. You just need soft strategy and spoiled routines. Now I'm going to show you how to live like a luxurious woman even if you're on a budget. When it comes to the luxurious woman, nothing about luxurious women or people are rushed. Everything is curated and planned. They walk slowly, they walk with ease, they talk with ease because they don't have to rush and make things chaotic. Their life is easy, their time is valuable, and their presence is intentional. When it comes to luxurious women, they have certain habits that they practice that are very intentional and very soft. And here are some things that you can do to create that intentional, soft living. That way you're showing up as that Nepo baby you were meant to be, that luxurious woman that you were meant to be. The first thing that you can implement into your routine is getting up without rushing, without chaos, and just get up with ease. I'm not saying oversleep if you have work. What I'm saying is set your timer for a good time that is right for your body. If you know you have to be up at 9, right? Don't wake up at 8:30 and then rush to go to work. No, you want to wake up at 7. That gives you an hour and some change to really romanticize that morning routine. You have time to shower. You have time to pour yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. You have time to really do your beauty rituals and your beauty routines to really start your day. Take your time when you're getting dressed and picking out your outfit, whether that's for work, whether that's for Pilates, whether that is to take your kids to school. Take your time. Now, my pro tip on finding a perfect outfit for the day is choosing your outfits the night before, especially if you have decision fatigue and you don't know what looks good with what, especially if you don't have that much time in the mornings. Pick out your outfits the night before. That way you are taking the stress out of the morning. If you are going to Pilates, wear a cute matching yoga set, workout set. If you're dropping your kids off at school, wear something that is comfortable, very easy to move around in because you are running behind children. So that can be a cute matching sweat set. You can even wear pajamas that are luxurious. That it's just about how you style them and paying attention to the details. Now, if you're going to work and you have to wear something that is more professional or, more corporate, then you can wear a button-up with a pencil skirt, a matching blazer set. It all depends on what you are willing to put on, but picking out your clothes the night before is something that would help you feel easy going in the morning. The next habit of a luxurious woman is they know that they are born with this energy of luxury. They don't ask for permission. They don't ask for their friends and family to tell them that they're luxurious. They know for a fact that they're luxurious. They're going to do everything possible to become luxurious and, make that a part of their life. They don't have to wait for permission. They don't have to ask. They don't have to beg. It is just their standards. So when it comes to being a luxurious woman, you have to make it your standard. You have to make it known that it's a known fact that you have this privilege. You were born with privilege, and it is not something that you have to earn. It is just something that you have to be and become. Habits that you can do to help you embody that presence is saying daily affirmations in the morning, especially in the mirror. Say affirmations like, I am a person that attracts, I do not chase. I have high standards. I attract with ease. I'm in my feminine energy, and the world reflects that. You can script it and write in your journal from a perspective of somebody that's already living luxurious. Speak from first person so you feel like you're already embodying it. Now, what I like to do is I love to script because that is a way that I learned that speaking things into existence, writing it into existence really works. I want to introduce my Level Up Journal. This Level Up Journal is a 50-page PDF printable that you can find on my website, and I printed this out at Staples because I love having things physical in my hands, but you can definitely print it off yourself. This is what it looks like. So you can write your daily affirmations. You have a daily tracker to jot down your thoughts, jot down your water intake because drinking water is important, the workouts that you did, and then you have an expense tracker as well. Because as luxurious women, we know what we're doing with our money, and our money is what helps us live a softer, luxurious life without all the stress when you're not financially smart and when you're not financially free. So then in the daily journal portion, you can start scripting and writing out your life from a first person point of view, and you can start manifesting becoming that luxurious woman that you want to be. If you want to get a copy of this Level Up journal, I will list it down below, and you can check out my website for more ebooks and more products. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a journal cover, probably a Louis Vuitton journal cover or something that is luxurious, maybe snakeskin leather, I don't know, but I need to put this in something luxurious because this is a part of my morning routine and my daily routine. Definitely grab yours. We are on this level up journey together, and this is something that is going to help you stay on track and help you elevate in your life. Luxurious women also prioritize their aesthetics. They prioritize aesthetics over approval. They move to their own beat. They don't need trends. They don't need to follow what's hot and what's new. They create a lifestyle that is very intentional to them. They move at their own beat, at their own speed. Nobody can really make them do things that does not align with them. Also, they just know how to capture the moment, and they know that their lifestyle is worth filming and sharing. Now, I'm not saying they are trying to become influencers, but they somehow accidentally become influential or influencers because people just love how curated their lives are and how intentional these women live. This is where things can get really good. So you could start implementing habits in your routine. Instead of drinking coffee out of a plain regular coffee mug, the one that's beat up, you could start pouring your coffee in a wine glass. You could start pouring your coffee in a cute cup that makes you feel luxurious. Lighting candles around your home to really set that moody, romantic, relaxing feel to your space. They are very intentional with what they do. It's like rituals that they do, and it makes them feel very luxe and very upscale. I love lighting candles around dinner time. It just makes me feel like I'm in a high-end restaurant while I'm eating dinner at home. It's the little things. They pay attention to detail. They are really specific. They dress up everywhere they go because elegance and looking put together is not something that you choose. It is a standard. When you look at luxurious women, you know that they are luxurious based off of their appearance, based off of how they move throughout the world, based off of what they wear, how they show up. They are very intentional about everything that they have going on in life. So now there is a financial aspect of it. Wealthy, luxurious women, they let their money work for them. They are setting their money up in automations that grow. Wealthy women set up savings accounts, high yield savings accounts, and they put money away for their future selves. They also pay for ease, so they pay for cleaning services, food delivery, or even private chefs. You can do all these things on a budget. You can have Uber Eats delivered to you probably once a week, especially if you're on a budget and trying not to spend out a lot. You can have home cleaning services. I know there are so many affordable apps and so many affordable housekeepers that you can book once a month, every 2 months. It doesn't have to be every week. But just something that really fits into your budget. Wealthy women act as if money loves them, even if they're building wealth, even if they have to, invest money or save money. They act like money is their best friend. And we all should be doing that because money is something that should be friendly. It should be something that is ever flowing and growing. And you have to embody that in order for it to be true. They also learn how to make their money work for them. So they invest in things that will multiply their money. They also have other streams of income. If that is something that you are working on this year, you have to start figuring out how you want to make more money, whether that's starting a side hustle, doing overtime at your job, or just doing things that would help you generate more income. You have to really be focused. Your main focus should be working on building money streams passively, because time is energy and energy is currency. So the luxurious woman knows that she doesn't have to earn her money. The money just earns itself, and that's by passive income streams. So let's work on building our passive income streams. That could be UGC content, that could be selling digital products, that could be anything that does not require you to show up. It is something that is evergreen and that will make you money while you're sleeping. So that could be investing in stocks, selling ebooks. They make rest a necessity and not something that you have to earn. Luxurious women know when it's time to rest in their feminine energy. It is something that is built into their lifestyle. Whether that is going to bed early so they could wake up fully rejuvenated and energized for the next morning. Whether that is taking a self-care Sunday where they do absolutely nothing other than relax. Rest is something that is very vital. It is very important for a luxurious woman, and they make sure they capitalize off of that. The only people that do not prioritize rest is someone that is too busy, stuck in the hustle and bustle or the overworking. Their lifestyle is very chaotic, and a lot of people, especially during the hustle culture, they love to preach that you sleep when you're dead. No, how about we start sleeping when we're alive? How about we start sleeping when we have the chance to sleep? Because rest is not only good for your beauty, your mental health, it is good for everyone around you, because once you're not well rested, you are cranky. I know that I get cranky, and that is not a good sight. So being rested is very luxurious. Luxurious women also know that their energy is very sacred. They are selective with their social circle. They don't hang around with a lot of people. They don't need to be in every crowd. They don't need to be at every event. They are very specific when it comes to who they are around, what they give their energy to, and the places that they frequent. They choose quality over quantity friendships. Every luxurious woman I know, they have a social group that they hand selected and hand picked. Now, sometimes there are women that are very chatty, bratty, and messy in luxurious environments, but a luxurious woman that is very intentional about who she surrounds herself with knows that she has to be very selective. That is paying attention to people's personality traits, seeing if it meshes with theirs. They are very selective about who they surround themselves with. When it comes to their social circle, they also host a lot of dinners and brunches, and they are themed. They have themes, and it just makes hanging out with your friends or your girlfriends more fun. You host a soft brunch or soft dinner with intentions. And honestly, I am hosting a brunch this Sunday with my friends. This is my first brunch that I'm inviting people over, and I'm excited because I'm going to decorate my dining area. The theme is pink. It is called Black and Bougie. Black women that are bougie and luxurious, and everybody has to wear pink with florals and just elegance. So I'm excited for that. But yes, being surrounded by people that make you feel good. They don't surround themselves with people that bring chaos into their lives, that are gossiping, that are negative. Luxurious women know who to surround themselves with. They also know that it is okay to move alone. It is okay to be alone and enjoy your own presence. They don't always have to run in a pack. They don't always have to go out with somebody, a girlfriend, a partner. They know that they could walk through life solo and know that they are confident enough to enjoy their own energy. Now, the last thing that luxurious women do, They manage themselves like the muse that they are. They live a life that is run like a brand. Even if nobody sees behind the scenes, a lot goes into living luxurious, even though we don't see everything that goes on behind the scene. When I tell you luxurious women plan, they plan to the T, because it makes your life so much easier. They plan out their weekly meals, they plan out their outfits, they plan out activities, they have a planner, they have things that really keep them in track, because it is so easy to get distracted. It is so easy to become unorganized. It is so easy to not follow the plan, especially when it comes to budgeting. It is so easy to get off of the rails. But luxurious women live in a way that makes everything easy. And these are the things that you can incorporate into your life to become that self-made Nepo baby, that luxurious woman, and you don't have to break the bank. Luxury is a natural state. It is a state of mind. It is something that you have to practice and do to really embody luxury. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check the description box for the digital PDF of this journal, of the Level Up Journal, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, let me know down below in the comments what you would be doing to live a more luxurious life and become that luxurious woman. Bye.